Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, a couple videos back in my marketing trends for 2020 video, I covered a topic which is the increase of voice search inquiries and how that's going to be changing the way we market in 2020 and beyond. Now, I just covered it briefly in that video, but since then I've had tons of inquiries from both my clients and people who are watching my videos as to how they can take a proactive approach and start optimizing their content now, before the rise of voice inquiry takes over. For the best marketing and content creator tips, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button above so that you get a notification every time I release a new video every Tuesday and Thursday. I've helped dozens of companies with their marketing, and don't worry, I totally understand how at a whim you can feel for new technological advancements or cultural shifts. Through working with my past clients, I've been able to keep them up to date with new trends, new tools, make sure that their content is always seen, and this of course includes the optimization for voice search inquiry. Now keep watching today as we tackle the beast that is search voice inquiry and how you can optimize your company's content for this new change. It's estimated that by 2020, over 50% of search inquiries will come in through a voice-assisted device, such as Amazon Alexa, Google Home, or Siri. So it's kind of key that we optimize our content for it now, so that when it really does take off, your content is still being seen and Google and other search platforms are able to find your website easily. All right, so tip number one. You shouldn't see this shift in technology as something that's very intimidating, because it's not. It just involves a couple small tweaks to how you lay out your content online. So the first point I'm going to cover is just shifting the content that you have on your website. For example, including more conversational pieces such as guides or how-tos or product reviews. You have to remember, when people are using these devices, they're asking them questions, right? So you want things on your website that answer common questions. So for example, if someone's asking, hey, what's a good date dinner restaurant in Vancouver? In your restaurant in Vancouver, you want to answer that question somewhere on your website, somewhere in your content, whether it's a blog post about why you're the best date spot in Vancouver, or whether it's a page highlighting your date night options for upcoming holidays. You want those answers to easily be found on your web page by Google. Okay, so tip number two, this revolves around your SEO strategy, which is your search optimization strategy, and it's how we're going to shift up our keywords. So on our regular content, we're putting in keywords that Google will then use to find your content more easily. When you're dealing with these voice-assisted devices, you have to remember that people are asking questions, so just implement these kind of questions into your keywords. So instead of just like a phrase into your keyword, you would put the phrase in a brief question, and then that would be your keyword. It would be a key phrase almost. We're shifting from just sole words into sole phrases because people ask these devices questions. So you want these questions to be found on your content. Before I get to my final 2 points for optimizing your website and your content for local search-based inquiries, I want to know, are you nervous or are you excited for these changes? So comment below, let me know if you're excited for voice recognition and search inquiries, or are you a little nervous about it? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Two is fairly easy, and this is making sure your website loads fast. Backlinko actually did a study, and it found that these voice-assisted devices load pages 52% faster than a regular search would in Google. So that means to stay on top of the search results for these devices, you want to allow Google to find your page easily. So your page needs to load fast, just as their searches load fast. By ensuring that your website is up to date and is running smoothly and quickly, Google will find your website faster and can pull results from your website quicker than other competitors, thus putting you up top on the search ranking. So my fourth and final tip is optimizing your content for location-specific searches. The large majority of searches done on these devices are location-specific. For example, you're looking up the best hairdresser in Vancouver, or where should I get my nails done in Vancouver, or who's a good contractor in Vancouver. So you want to make sure that you're including your location into your content, into your keywords. Now, by optimizing your content for location-based inquiries, you're increasing your chances of Google pulling your website for the answers to these questions coming in from consumers, right? So a very good way to start with this is to publish your website on Google My Business. Sorry, not publish your website, but get your profile up and running on Google My Business. And then make sure in your Google My Business as well as your website that you're answering location-specific inquiries. This also falls in line with having the correct information on your Google My Business listing as well as your website, whether that's updated business hours or the correct address. These things are really key in making sure that your website is easily optimized for these new devices and these new search inquiries that will be coming in. Well, there you have it. There's 4 super easy ways that you can optimize your content and your website for local voice search inquiries. If you like this video and found value in it, make sure you hit the thumbs up button below as well as the subscribe button so you're notified whenever I release a new video every Tuesday and Thursday. Until then, I will see you in my next video.